Hello and welcome back to some more Football Manager 2022 in another part of our Newcastle Let's Play. It's been a little while. I do apologise for the content being up and down recently. I was away at the weekend on a residential with Year 11 and over the last couple of days I've been feeling a little under the weather. So yeah, it's been tough the last week, but luckily we should be back on track from now on. So leave a big like if you are enjoying the series. I really do appreciate the support so far. We're not hitting the crazy numbers that we were hitting early on in the series, but I know some people are still definitely enjoying the series, which is great. So, since you were last with me, we have got on pretty well, actually. You last saw us when we beat Leicester City, was it? No, it was Aston Villa and Linfield, wasn't it? I think. Or Linfield and Leicester City. I have no idea. But anyway, we beat Villa 2-0. Lenormand and Jamie Vardy on the score sheet there. We then dropped our first points for a long time by drawing 2-2 with Norwich City. Belotti and Lenormand on the score sheet there. We then beat Sonderjysk 6-0 with Bordeaux getting 2. Lenormand, Belotti and Calvert-Lewin also getting 2. We then beat West Bromwich Albion 2-1 in the league with Bordeaux and Gabi Barbosa on the score sheet, meaning that we are currently in second position in the league table. We're 3 points behind Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's Manchester United, but we are looking like a potential Champions League club this year. And hopefully, and that will turn out to be the case, Tony Martinez looking like a good player. I mean, he was somebody I was looking at signing in the summer. But instead decided to go with Myron Bordeaux. It's not looking like the greatest decision right now. He's scored 6 goals in 6 games, so we'll have to keep an eye on him. But Bukayo Saka and Ryan Gravenberch are leading the way on average rating, which is fantastic. So, a little look at squad performances so far then. Top goal scorer is Andrea Belotti with 14. 12 for Dominic Calvert-Lewin as well. Top assists is 10 for Reina. 6 for Saka, and then 4 for Bordeaux, Calvert-Lewin, and Declan Rice. Top average rating so far is an 8.1 for Giovanni Reina and 8.02 for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. So let's have a little look at the team for today then. We've got Dean Henderson starting in goal with Justin, Lenormand, Tomori, and Saka in defence. We've then got Rice and Sabitzer in the middle of the park with Willock starting behind Calvert-Lewin, Barbosa, and Belotti up top. So let's get into the action. We're playing in the Carabao Cup, so this is against Bournemouth, away from home, to get through into the quarterfinals. That is the target. Can we do it? Well, we'll just have to find out. Let's pump the fists, let's get them ready and raring to go. Look at the Newcastle boys coming out as we take on Bournemouth, AFC Bournemouth, who are also a Premier League club, and goodness me, that was a little bit of a joke, wasn't it? It just sort of seemed to bobble around in the area. It dropped to Christie. I mean, Christie passed it to Solanke, and it was actually Cahusta, that put it into the back of the net, but wow, that was bad. That was really bad. Against Justin. Gets it to Andrea Belotti. Back to Justin now. Forward to Belotti. Into the middle. Calvert-Lewin gets us back on level terms straight away. And within 5 minutes, it's already 1-1. And Andrea Belotti with the assist there. It was Justin that started it off with that throw-in. And then the little dink forward to Belotti. He crossed it in. Calvert-Lewin waiting at the other end. And an excellent header into the back of the net. And it's 1-1 now. And hopefully that previous set piece was just a bit of a blip. Here's Calvert-Lewin now. Can we possibly make it 3 here? 3 goals here in the first 10 minutes or so. Here's Bukayo Saka now. Calvert-Lewin again. No, that was a poor pass. It's cleared, but only as far as Fukayo Tomori now. Gets it forward to Joe Willock. Joe Willock into the middle. Gabi Barbosa's there, but Andrea Belotti knocks it into the back of the net. 15th goal of the season already for him. And we are 2-1 up. Excellent stuff from the boys in black and white. and it was Joe Willock that crossed it into the middle. Barbosa was there, couldn't get to it, but Belotti was ready and waiting, and it's 2-1 already within the first 11 minutes. It has been an absolutely crazy start to the match, and it's 2-1 to the tune. Come on. That is what we're talking about. So here's Kelly with the throw. Belotti, managed to win it. Tomori now, and we're just sitting so far up the pitch. We're so confident at the minute. Rice whips it forward, doesn't get it as far as Belotti, but here's Justin now to Rice. Rice gets it back to Justin into the middle. Calvert-Lewin with the header, and it is 3-1 now. And within 24 minutes, we have turned this match very much on its head, and we're now 2 goals to the good. And it was a decent little cross from Declan Rice. This, it was James Justin. And Dominic Calvert-Lewin, another header. He's got an absolute bullet of a forehead on him. And, well, it's 3-1 here. Willett gets it forward. Doesn't quite manage it. Here's Solanke. But Justin wins it. Lenormand to Sabitzer. Forward to Gabby Barbosa. And he makes it a full collection for the strikers today. 5th goal of the season for Gabby Barbosa. And it's 4-1 now. And this could really turn into a cricket score, to be honest with you. This is quite ridiculous. Beautiful ball over the top by Sabitzer, and Gabby Barbosa runs it past the goalkeeper. 5th goal of the season for him. And we're now 4-1 up. Goodness me. Now here's Justin. Is he going to go for the long throw? No, he doesn't. Here's Belotti. Back to Justin. Whips it in. Calvert-Lewin. Oh, I thought that was going to be a hat-trick of headers there. But not this time. Not this time, it would appear. So, yellow card for James Justin. So we better keep our eye on him going into the remainder of this half. And into the next. 4-1 at half-time. We are cruising towards our first quarter-final of the series. And I honestly think we could have a good run. And maybe even win the Carabao Cup this season. It could be the catalyst towards our future success. Bukayo Saka not having the best of games. We're going to swap him round with Justin, and we're going to bring on Kieran Trippier on that right-hand side. Louis Sibley, we'll bring him on for Declan Rice. Swap them 2 round, and we'll keep it like that for now. We'll maybe bring on Bodu with about 10 minutes to go. Let's see if he can grab a cheeky 5th for us. Well, oh, this looks like a little glitch up here with the timings. Not entirely sure what that's all about. There you go. I suggest him bringing Koundé on, but I disagree. I'm going to bring on a Bodu, and hopefully Bodu can maybe prove his critics wrong. A lot of you guys were saying he was absolutely horrible on this year's game, and that was a poor signing, but he has been scoring goals, most definitely, so we'll see. We will see. Manafa into the middle, header. Oh, Trippier away. Lucky there in the end not to concede another goal and give them a slight whiff of what's happening. That looks like that match has gone to penalties. Very glitchy there. But there you go. Well done. A win for us, and we're through to the quarter-final, and we could potentially take on Wolves, Arsenal, West Brom, Man United. Those are the teams that are through. But that's quite nice. I'm happy with that. Through the quarter-final, we'll put our arm around Calvert-Lewin and say you did a very good job, my friend. Let's go and see how we get on against Tottenham Hotspur. Well, that's about as tough as it could have got in the quarter-final. We're taking on Arsenal away from home. When the likes of Milton Keynes Dons are in there, you know, we could have done better there. But I suppose you have to beat the best to be the best. Well, a few little changes for the Tottenham match. Quite a few players struggling for fitness. So we've brought in Trippier, Koundé and Milenkovic to replace Justin, Tomori and Lundmand in defence. We've then got Gravenberg coming back into the middle of the park. Giovanni Reina in for Joe Willock. And Jamie Vardy and Myron Bodu replace Calvert-Lewin and Belotti, which is a big risk. Don't get me wrong, but I'd rather they didn't get themselves injured. And that's kind of the problem with the fact that we're playing every week at the minute, because we're still in all competitions, we're still in the Cup, we're still in the Europa Conference League, of course. It's going to be a big issue this year for us to juggle all of those competitions with, for all intents and purposes, a fairly small squad, a fairly small pool of players. But, this has been a positive start against Tottenham. Tottenham are well up there in the league, but we seem to be doing a decent job at the moment. Here's Emerson Royal, though. What's he going to do with it? He gets it to Son, who gets it forward to Tony Martinez, and that is what happens when you click on a player in FM. This goal. And Tony Martinez, showing exactly why Tottenham paid £48 million for him. That's 7 goals in 7 appearances for him now. And he's looking like a very, very special player indeed. And yeah, many, many regrets that we didn't get our hands on him. But here's Saka with the throw away by Sweel. Here's Saka again. Saka on the ball to Declan Rice. Back to Kieran Trippier. Rice again on the ball. What can he do with it? Declan Rice back to Trippier. Trippier gets it in, and Gabby Barbosa's there. The flag's up. Is that going to be ruled in or ruled out? It's going to be a tough decision. They are checking, and it has been disallowed. Gabby Barbosa was just offside apparently, and yes, you can see he has just drifted there. Very, very close, but not quite where we wanted him to be. Here's Højbjerg, gets it to Monchu, now to Martinez. That's forward to Harry Kane, but Henderson snuffs it out. Can he get it forward to one of our strikers? Henderson boots it forward. Gabby Barbosa's there, doesn't get it though. Here's Højbjerg, now Emerson Royal to Son, but a good tackle from Saka. Back to Højbjerg though. Here's Harry Kane on the wing. Here's Reguilon now to Harry Kane. Good tackle by Koundé. Koundé again coming forward to Reguilon here. Reguilon, Monchu. Here's Weigl. Now Højbjerg. Oh, what a save from Dean Henderson. And we keep ourselves just about in the game here. Monchu into the middle. It's headed away. Bodu on the ball, and that was very poor. Very poor from him. Oh dear. Well, he's picked up an injury now. So we'll pop on Calvert-Lewin up top, and hopefully he can make a difference. Well, here's Emerson Royal on the right-hand side. Gets it to Højbjerg. Still got a minute of added time left here, and we have cut it out. Here's Kieran Trippier against his former club. Gabby Barbosa to Reina. Reina to Gravenberch. Here's Saka. Saka on the ball. He's going to whip it in. No, he isn't. Here's Gravenberch. This time, surely. Saka into the middle. Oh, it's away. Here's Trippier again. Gravenberch. Reina. Rice. Gravenberch. Reina. Gets it wide to Trippier. Forward to Barbosa, who scores. But again, the linesman has flagged, I think. Let's have a look at this. Martin Atkinson is consulting, and it's disallowed again. Gabby Barbosa has now had 2 goals disallowed, and that one was slightly more obviously offside. But wow, he's finding the back of the net. But unfortunately, in offside positions so far. Surely third time will be a charm for Gabby Barbosa. Jamie Vardy really hasn't been in the game here. Saka with one of his beautiful long throws. Milenkovic hits the post and it's in. It hit the post and trickled over the line. And we are back into the match. It's 1-1. And it was a beautiful Bukayo Saka long throw. And Milenkovic with the header in off the post. And that's already his 4th goal of the season. Which just shows how good he has been when he's scored just 1 less than Gabby Barbosa all year. Right, Jamie Vardy hasn't really been in the game at all, so I think we pop on Belotti, and Declan Rice is going to come off, and we'll pop on Marcel Sabitzer, and hopefully he can do a decent job from the midfield. I do realise we haven't got the freshest legs on the field. Here's Monchu now, whips it into the middle, it's away by Tomori. He has Calvert-Lewin now on the ball. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who was a substitute before, but just doesn't seem to have the legs. But that's cut out by Gravenberch. Back to the goalkeeper. It's cleared. It's going to be a header, I think. Yeah, Milenkovic. Here's Reina. Reina on the ball, gets it forward to Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who has a chance. Gabby Barbosa, how has he missed that? How has he missed that? Oh dear, Reina's going to be booked here, I think. Yeah, that's a pity. And this always seems to end in a goal. Quick free kick, and there you go. And I think it's Tony Martinez again. However, this could be offside. We will have to see. He's checking VAR. Oh, they've awarded it. Rodon got it in, and yeah, I think... Did it go past Martinez? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Well, must have done. Yeah, Martinez got a touch on it, which is a shame for Rodon, because it was his header that would have went in, but yeah, you just sort of knew it was a quick free kick situation. Here's Harry Kane. Is he going to go for the long throw? Well, throws it to Mora. Here's Ndombele, and that is game, set, and match. Ndombele, hero of last year's save with Aston Villa, has curled a beautiful one into the top right corner there. That was brilliant from him. Koundé, for once in his life, has had a terrible game today. It's not like him at all. But Tottenham, certainly in the second half, have been the better team and deserve their victory. Our second defeat of the season, and once again, it's away to a top club, and that is not what we wanted. That's a tough blow, I think. And Myron Boadu out for 6 weeks as well. Not great, but we end the episode in 4th position. And if we ended the season in 4th position, we'd be very happy with that. So let's have a look at when we might want to come back. We've got this Liverpool and Lazio doubleheader. That's looking pretty tasty, but it's not that long into the future. But then I'm looking after that and not seeing much in the way of decent matches at all. So why don't we come back for Liverpool and Lazio in the next episode? So if you've enjoyed that, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for more FM22 content. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.